And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. So Dallas will get the first possession. So here's Dallas's starting group. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Green. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Brunson in at the 2 spot. Doncic outside. Down low. Here's Finney-Smith. He's off on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Bridges. Powell pulls it in. Left side, Finney-Smith. To the paint. Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Doncic outside. Three-pointer off the mark. Ball passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Oh, there's the alley. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Finney-Smith. Right side, Brunson. No one near him. It's good. Brunson's gotten his second bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Ball finds Crowder. Outside Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Powell with a steal. From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder outside. Here's the 3. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Booker fires from way outside. Here's a 3 from Paul. The shot no good, and it's Dallas the other way. Here's Doncic. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. And the 3 off target. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Finney-Smith's shot is off. The Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Paul. Three-pointer. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Powell sets a screen. Brunson passes to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Ball against Doncic. Outside Booker. Tries the spin move. Drives to the hoop. Finney Smith pulls it in. Finney Smith's got 4 rebounds now. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Booker fires from way outside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Seven seconds left to play in the first quarter. Tipped. Crowder with a steal. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns on top, up by 4. And back in a moment.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Panther.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Doncic. Here's Finney Smith. Outside, Green. Baseline try. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
It's good on the putback.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter. But it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
Throws it up high. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Booker. To the middle. Powell passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. And Booker with the jam.
We've seen Booker put up crazy numbers. He's got a nose for scoring points.
Doncic against Bridges. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Finney Smith up top. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot. And the team is struggling because of it.
And Crowder with the jam.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
That one's good for 2. Doncic has got his first points of the night.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And the Suns lead by 12.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range. They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Pass to Finney Smith on the wing. Green. Powell outside. Now Green. Stolen by Ayton.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine. getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Yep, count it. Bridges has gotten 4 this quarter. All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, B.A., when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for a decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college. For those few that would like to go pro right out of high school, then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft.
Powell, and the tip in on the offensive boards.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Paul passes to Bridges. Ayton, a screen on Brunson. Booker finds Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pulls up. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Booker with it. Picked up by Powell. Ayton, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. And he lobs it up. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have...
And so it's Deandre. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Deandre Ayton.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court right now for Dallas. Boban Marjanovic out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Craig on the wing. Pass to Shamet. McGee, a screen on Hardaway. And here is McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
Hardaway finds Dinwiddie. Here's Bullock. There's the drive. Misses from short range. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and he commands the offense exceptionally well. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
No coverage that time. Hardaway's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Payne. Back to Shamet. Outside Craig to the wing, right side. Craig with a screen on Bertans. Pass to Craig. Deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
So it's Phoenix now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. The shot by Payne, no good. Right side Hardaway. Pass to Bertans. Here's Marjanovic. Soft touch off the glass.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Shamet. here's McGee. Outside Johnson. And here's Payne outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Payne's got 6 points.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Shamet. From deep, Johnson. Hardaway grabs the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Outside Johnson. And here's Payne outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. For three, Hardaway. Here's Bertans. Pass to Marjanovic. This one for three. Here's Dinwiddie. Covered by Johnson. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Payne. Here's Shamet. Buries it from three.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Hauled in by McGee.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Outside Payne. From deep. And the Suns get it back to the left side wing. To the left wing. From downtown. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Dinwiddie, no good. The Suns have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Shamet. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, Johnson. He can't get that one to fall. Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Bullock. Looking to end the drought. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Bullock's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. From deep three-point range. And so it's the Phoenix Suns out in front by 19 going into the break. And they've racked up a ton of turn.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist for the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service down right there.
For your Suns dancers.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And here's Doncic outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Back to Paul. From deep. Rebounded by Green.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Crowder outside. Back to Booker. Right wing. Paul against Green. Ayton shakes him. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack. You know, it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Crowder outside. And Booker puts up a deep three. Mavericks with the rebound. Powell for three. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Lets it go from deep. Back to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Doncic outside. Tries to break his ice. And the layup is up and in.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Booker fires from way outside. Doncic grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Paul with a steal. Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Here's a 3 from Paul. He buries it from 3.
You know, you talk about stretching the defense out. I mean, with Chris Paul, I think you've got to tag him as soon as he crosses half court because he'll let it fly.
And Doncic launches from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebounded by Green. Dallas has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. And it's Doncic missing. The Suns have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Outside Booker. 1:49 left to play in the fourth. And it's Paul off the drive. Back to Booker. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. They double him with Ayton. Powell passes to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Suns.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Deandre Ayton.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Well, the Mavericks shooting just around 34% in this game so far. Pass to Doncic. Over Crowder. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Paul passes to Bridges. From deep 3-point range. That one doesn't drop. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Doncic. Count the basket.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Now Paul. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. A clean win, and one where
O'Neal at the 4, while Gobert stands tall at the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Ayton with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Stolen by Mitchell. No one near Conley as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Now here's Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
It's good.
Mid-range master Chris Paul at it again.
All against Conley. Kicks it to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Gobert down low. Working on Booker.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Here's Booker. Pass to Crowder. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Fires from deep. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Conley with the 3. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Driving in. And the layup falls.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Now here's Ayton. Bridges outside. Back to Crowder. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Paul kicks to Bridges.
2 minutes.
Beyond the arc. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Drake, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Conley with it. Now guarded by Booker. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges inside. Defended by Gobert. And it's Ayton missing. Utah leading by 3. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Paul. Back to O'Neal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Jazz shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. O'Neal hits them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outside Crowder. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. Oh, Ayton in position. Here's Crowder. Booker with no one around. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Want to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker? You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. To the inside. A shake. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. It's his precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
O'Neal with it. He's picked up by Paul. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The drive by Mitchell. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his first personal
They should
foul.
continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Ayton finds Booker. Ayton missed screen. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's the break. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Utah out in front, up 9. And the second quarter will be on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Cancer. All right, we'll be coming out of the
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Utah.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Jazz, Avdia and Hachimura in the forward positions. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. 5 on the clock. O'Neal from long range. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Ray, you always want Deandre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Paul against Conley. Mitchell in the corner. 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. O'Neal against Booker. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
Suns trail by 5. Paul looking around from deep. Rebound, Utah. Here's Conley. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Conley's got 5.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
Booker dishes to Ayton. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
And Brent, the wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021, the play-in tournament really became a hot-button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season divided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. Stolen by Michael Conley. Mitchell wide open. Conley on the follow. Conley's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Phoenix, no good that time either.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's O'Neal, rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Back to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Conley up top, defended by Paul. O'Neal from long range. Bridges with the board.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
The shot's good.
And as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. To the middle. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. No good from outside.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. It's just Shakespearean there. A smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it. But I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively.
And some good action through the... After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne, and there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Johnson, and it's Craig in at the small forward. And there's the drive. Payne finds McGee. Here's Johnson. Now here's Shamet. Stolen by Clarkson. Out to the right wing. Here's House, and he slams it one-handed.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Payne with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. McGee's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Payne. Johnson surveying the floor. Phoenix no good that time either.
And that was a little bit of a range check.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
On the wing, Johnson. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow! Payne's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Clarkson kicks to House. Pass to Whiteside. Here is House. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Phoenix ball.
Suns trail by 7. And here's Payne. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. McGee's shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Payne. Off target with his 3. Jazz leading by 7. Whiteside inside, working on Payne. They get it again. Second chance shot, and Whiteside finishes it off.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense
2 minutes remaining.
nowhere to be found.
On the wing, Johnson. Fires for 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. 1:52 left in the third. Driving to the basket. McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Here's Alexander Walker. Payne covering, and the shot goes down.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game. And it seems like we have an invasion of players in the league from Canada. Nikhil Alexander Walker, one of the latest first-round picks from the North.
Yep, 2019 GA, Alexander Walker, 17th pick in the draft. And he's really close to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In fact, they're related. That's his cousin. And they did this really cool jersey swap the first time that they faced off against each other. And SGA actually got the best of him in that game, scored 23 back in 2020. But Canada providing some incredible talent to the league the last few years.
Johnson outside. Now, here's Shamet. Guarded closely. Here we go, one-on-one. It's tipped. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
He takes it in. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Kicks it out to Johnson. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The pass to Whiteside. Dishes it to Clarkson. Another shot. Clarkson on the wing. Outside, House. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Utah Jazz heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Avdia and Hachimura in the forward positions. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Mitchell. No good there. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Bridges, no one around him. No good with the triple. Jazz leading by 7. Now, here is O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker. Clock at 6. O'Neal a screen on Bridges. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz. It's Crowder on the wing. Back to Paul. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Ball against Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And stolen by Booker. Here's Ayton, and he finishes nicely on the way.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And here's Conley outside. Utah gets it back. Gobert. And there's the call on Deandre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Tries again. That's good by Mitchell. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Back to Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. Pulls up. Here's Gobert with 1 on the clock. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Here's Bridges. Gobert with the block. Fast break. Here come the Jazz.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Mitchell outside. From deep. Connects from three-point range.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Bridges finds Paul. From deep. O'Neal with the rebound. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. This is the most they've led by 13 points. The Suns running out of time. On the wing, Bridges. And that time, also a missed shot.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And there's the call on Deandre Ayton. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
1:12 left here in the 4th quarter.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easiness. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Jazz.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Crowder finds Booker. Here's Crowder from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And Crowder is capable from out there.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was
Great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Ball from deep three-point land. Nails it from three.
Now, when your mechanics are as consistent and reliable as Chris Paul's, range becomes a non-issue.
Murray passes to Jokic. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And now the Suns fast break. Offensive board. Out to Bridges. Spins. Goes up again. Gordon pulls it in.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go. Boy, we are so lucky to have so many outstanding young role models in the NBA. Aaron Gordon did fantastic work in the community in Orlando when he was a member of the Magic.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Barton finds Porter. Clock at 6. Gordon can't hit. Gordon making a donation to support homeless kids in local schools. Also, Aaron producing a video to help spread awareness in Central Florida.
Gosh, that video was so special. Aaron said, quote, "Potential is universal. Opportunity, not so much. That's where we come in." Unquote. Boy, just great to have guys like Aaron in the league caring about the youth in their community and trying to make an impact with their influence.
The Suns have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Crowder with it. Barton covering. Crowder goes in. Pass to Bridges. Back to Crowder. Now here's Paul. Fires from deep. Here's Ayton. Outside Paul. From deep. From outside the arc. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
There's so much confidence in his ability to make range shots. Chris Paul knocks down the 3.
Murray passes to Jokic. Outside Murray. Back to Jokic. Outside Murray. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
2 minutes remaining.
They're just
in the
too
first.
slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Crowder with it. Check by Gordon. Three-pointer, Bridges. Another three for Phoenix.
I just love the ball.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Jokic passes to Gordon.
It's a problem trying to deal with the athleticism of Aaron Gordon. You've got to be more careful as a defender.
First team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Aaron Gordon.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. To the inside. Here's Ayton. Out to Bridges. Launches a three. Puts the move on. Second chance effort. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
I think what you like most about Deandre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Here's Gordon. Outside for Porter. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
Hailing from Canada, Jamal Murray is the latest star to emerge from the North, joining countrymates like SGA, RJ Barrett, Brandon Clark. Really impressive.
Paul passes to Crowder. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Ayton's got 5 now.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. Right now, trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
And so it's Phoenix, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Building this lead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Panthers.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1. Here's Bridges. Unable to get that one. And it's Denver the other way. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Here's Paul. Out to Bridges. Launches it. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Porter, the pass to Jokic. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Paul against Murray. The drive by Paul. Crowder outside. Takes a three. Pure from three-point range. Crowder's got 5. Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Beyond the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
To a good point guard, running the pick and roll in the NBA is second nature. Chris Paul's been doing this a long, long time.
Paul against Murray. Wide open look. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Bridges passes to Crowder. Booker with it. Pass to Ayton. Down low. Booker with it. And stolen by Murray. He's got a clear path. Here's Barton. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Bridges. Tries the spin move. On the take. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Does it get any easier than this? Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
On the wing, Crowder. Paul against Murray to the inside. And Booker with the jam.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Jokic passes to Murray. The shot comes out. And Phoenix the other way now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Crowder spins. Unloads from 13. Outside for Booker. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Gordon can't hit.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. Phoenix has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Crowder outside. Paul passes to Bridges. To the middle. Here's Ayton. 5 to shoot. Man, that's good. Chris Paul for 3. Paul's got 12 points in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Barton, the pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
And so it's Phoenix in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Up big because of their three-point shooting. All right, Allie, thanks for that. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
We've got JaVale McGee. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Johnson in at the 4. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And he makes both free throws. Denver is shooting just 42% so far in the game. And there's a pick from the wing. That shot is good by Campazzo. Campazzo's gotten his first basket of the night. Phoenix has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Outside Craig. Back to Payne. There's the drive. He got a piece of it. It's tipped. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now here's Morris. Inside. The shot by Najee, no good. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Morris outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Shamet. Another three for Phoenix.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Morris. Driving to the basket. And the layup is good off the glass.
Assist from
Morris has gotten his first points in this one. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Payne with it. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's McGee. Outside Payne. The three. Offensive rebound. Out to Craig. Pass to Payne. And he's going for the oop here. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Green tips it back in.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Payne, pass to Craig. Here's Shamet. Campazzo with a steal. Here we go, all alone for the finish. Comes up empty down low.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
To the paint. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Green, the pass to Morris. Hey, expanding his range. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
It's stolen by Campazzo. McGee with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in
Out
the
to Craig.
2 minutes.
Johnson inside. Working on Green. Pass to Shamet. For three. It's rebounded by Morris. The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Campazzo. Uses the glass on the layup. Campazzo's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Here's Shamet. Down low. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Jacks up a 3. And Campazzo missing. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Here's Johnson. And he converts the layup. Johnson's got his second basket.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Campazzo. Off target from 3-point range.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Second team foul.
The Suns have gone 4 of 8 in the third. It's Shamet on the wing. Back to Payne. The 3. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Morris. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Campazzo's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Shamet. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Johnson's got his third bucket of the night.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Green finds Morris. Here's Campazzo. Oh, McGee with the block. And so it's Phoenix. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense.
All right, looking coming out of the court.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Nuggets. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Over to the left wing. Murray for three. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 6 rebounds in the game. Gordon with a steal. The drive by Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 5. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Murray. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Nuggets ball.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. And here's Porter outside.
Well, because of his length, quickness, athleticism, this guy is able to smother shots. Excellent defense. I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Murray against Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Barton attacking over Booker. Barton's shot off the mark. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Shoots over Booker. Barton's shot off the mark. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And here's Porter outside. Drains the triple.
And I don't think we've really seen many 7-footers who can pass like Jokic. So calm and easy with the ball, and almost always makes the right decision.
Booker goes in. Three-pointer, Bridges. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Wow, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Murray for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Ball passes to Ayton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon.
That's his first
foul.
First team foul.
Gordon with a steal.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Here's Paul. The shot that time not on target. Now Denver takes it the other way. Porter with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Stolen by Booker. Bridges outside. And he lobs it up top. And Ayton with the stuff.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
Jokic the screen. Murray passes to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Paul for 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Gordon from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Gordon with a steal.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Mikal Bridges.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Barton with a steal to the middle. From down low, and too long on the shot. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Gordon on the wing. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
Crowder outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Crowder. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. And Denver has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Barton, the pass to Jokic. Outside Porter. Takes the three. Doesn't go for him. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really felt.
of Devin Booker. He's a bucket.
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. And it's the Suns to start out. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls.
The Suns shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Here's the Suns with the ball. Bridges finds Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint. Just working hard to get to his shot.
The three for Doncic. Dallas no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And stolen by Ayton. They get a hand on it. Doncic with the steal. Brunson with a clean look. Dallas no good that time either. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
And Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
The three for Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Paul's shot is off.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Doncic, here we go. Banked in off the glass.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Phoenix has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Paul with the three. They grab their own miss.
Deandre Ayton.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Doncic, no good.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he's shot so poorly.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Green. Over Paul. Here's Finney-Smith. Jay Crowder with the rebound. And here's Phoenix. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Doncic outside. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 5 now.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
And it's Paul penetrating for 3. Booker. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Such a wide open look. He's got 5.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Blocking foul called on Mikal Bridges. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:14 left in the first quarter. Here's Finney-Smith. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Mikal Bridges.
It's Crowder on the wing.
First team foul.
Ayton a screen on Doncic. Paul dishes to Ayton. Three-pointer. Crowder hits it from three-point range.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Doncic against Paul. And stolen by Ayton. Bridges inside. Ayton the pass to Bridges. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And it's Doncic missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Paul right side. Fires the three. No good that time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break.
All right, looking for another start. Come on and get
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Doncic. Powell is out there with Green. And it's Finney Smith into the power forward. Steps back. Pass to Booker. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Green against Bridges. Ayton kicks to Bridges. And Paul launches it from deep. Knocks it loose. Pass to Booker. Three-pointer. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Good on the three-point shot. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the final. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
Bridges, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta. Bridges got 5.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And Doncic, here we go. 3-on-3. Outside, Green. It's Powell on the wing. Green passes to Doncic. Off target from outside.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Crowder kicks to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. 6 to shoot. Paul from deep three-point land. Offline with his 3.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
Here's Finney Smith. Runs in the pass to Finney Smith. On the wing, Green. Rejected by Crowder. Bridges kicks to Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. A three for Doncic. The Mavericks rebound. Finney-Smith. Green finds Doncic. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half of basketball. Green, the pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 5.
And the three-point shot has been a problem spot for them. They're improving little by little, but it's still a big reason they're down right now.
And the wide open shot from Paul, and it's off from three-point range. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, Doncic is so good at going at the defense, and when he goes at him like that, it puts the defense in a tough spot. Very crafty.
All free throws good from Doncic. Suns leading by 7. Bridges outside. Here's the pass to Ayton. In the corner, Crowder with it. All against Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
You know, that CP3 has always got his head up. I mean, he's always eager to find the open guy.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Crowder's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And that one released in time, but no good.
Powell is a really reliable defender. I mean,
17.
Thanks for the great interview, Dave.
26.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Payne. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. JaVale McGee is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Cameron Payne. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Craig in at the small forward. Hardaway passes to Marjanovic. Back to Hardaway. Count it from 12. Hardaway has got the first points of the second half here for the Mavs.
Boy, a promising mid-range game that's highlighted by strong fundamentals and mechanics. Hardaway Jr., a productive scorer.
To the middle, it's stolen by Marjanovic and stolen by Payne. And McGee kicks to Shamet. Here's Payne. Here's McGee. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Back to Hardaway. Here's Dinwiddie. Hardaway up top, guarded by McGee. And that one's good, Marjanovic.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Payne's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Dinwiddie outside. Power down with both hands.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And it's Shamet missing.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity for mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that.
And Marjanovic with the slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Payne can't hit. Mavericks trail by 4. And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey part, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story to Hardaway.
Johnson, a wide wide open look. Drills it from outside. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Urchinus trying to get open is Marjanovic. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Bertans.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left here in the third quarter. Payne can't hit.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Dallas moving it around. Tipped away. And that one's good. Marjanovic. Now just a 1-point Phoenix lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And it's Shamet missing. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
A prolific slasher with some serious bounce. Hardaway Jr. Fun to watch.
Payne finds Shamet. From deep three-point range, the Mavericks pull it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Down low. Marjanovic with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. And it's Bullock missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. They trail by 1. Now here's Payne. Bertans defending. And here's Johnson outside. No good on that one. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Marjanovic passes to Dinwiddie. Kicks to Bullock. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Inside. And he converts the layup. Marjanovic has got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's Dallas as they end the third quarter.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. And it's Green. And there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. There's the pick. Pass to Finney Smith. And he jams it with authority.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Three-pointer, Crowder. And that one is off. Now Dallas takes it the other way. The drive by Doncic. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the inside. And it's out of bounds. It's touched by Doncic.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Clock is at 3. Here's Bridges. Rejected. Dallas leading by 8. And a deep 3 from Doncic. No good on the quick 3. Paul finds 8. Inside. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Powell. Doncic against Paul. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded close. Pass to Green. Over Bridges. And he overshot that one, missing.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
To the paint, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Crowder with the steal. Here's Ayton. Crafty move, and Ayton throws it down.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Suns trail by 4. Ball left side. Booker against Brunson. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Mavericks leading by 4. Powell with a screen on Paul. Doncic passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
Here's Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Passes it to Booker. Lets it go with the 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Finney Smith can't get it to go. Suns trail by 3. Bridges passes to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Back to Ayton. Ball outside. For 3, Bridges. Good! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Outside Crowder. Back to Booker. Crowder the screen. Booker dishes to Crowder. Money!
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for us.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Dallas no good that time either. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 14-4 run. On the wing, Booker. Back to Paul, to the middle. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Paul outside. 3-pointer. Crowder misses there.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coach.
efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Mitchell, down to 5 on the shot clock. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Pass to Bridges. Mitchell against Booker. Inside, here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Now here's Paul. Lots of room. That's good on the jumper. Here's Utah. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. Going inside. Utah, the rebound. Back to Conley. To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel ball. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. Back to O'Neal. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
It's Booker on the wing. Driving inside, and Booker with the jam.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
Give that
foul.
one to Jay Crowder.
Not really fair to the defender. How do you challenge an offensive force like Mitchell when he has that kind of pump fake? I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Pass to Booker. Down low. And Gobert with a block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
And that one's good. Mitchell's got 7.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And here's Booker. He's guarded by Conley. Crowder, the pass to Booker. And he's going for the oop here. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell. Lifting off the floor for a slam.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Here's Paul. The Jazz making their last shot. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good from deep 3-point range. Pass to O'Neal. Here's the 3. The Suns clear it.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's Bridges on the wing. Gets the 3 to fall.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Conley. He takes it in. Counted. Conley's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Outside Paul. From deep. And that one goes is out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Utah leading. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Suns have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Paul. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
When you get Chris Paul working in the pick and roll, he's a wonderful passer and an incredible shooter.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Now here's Mitchell. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Ayton. And he's going for the lob. And Ayton with the stuff.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell.
All right, lookers coming on the court.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
O'Neal is at power forward with Gobert anchoring at center. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges from deep three-point range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Conley with the ball. Three-pointer. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Ayton passes to Bridges. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin. Bridges has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Gobert. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Early in his career, Gobert wasn't all that physical. But on that play, he showed the physicality.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 5. And a deep 3 from Paul. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Back to Crowder. Right side Booker. No good, off the front rim.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Look at the big man Gobert sprint down the court, looking determined to beat everyone to the bucket.
And here are the Suns now. After the basket by Utah. Bridges passes to Paul. There's the drive. Pass to Booker. Crowder outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Inside. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. 4 on the clock. They grab their own miss. Crowder outside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
Now here's Paul. Unloads from 13. Paul with another miss.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's Conley. And Ayton pulls it down.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead. And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And he makes it. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. that type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
On offense, here's Utah. Big run right now for him, 11-2. The three ball. And that's his third miss in 7 attempts. Tipped and stolen by Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Unloads. Bogdanovich, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
The Jazz have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Booker goes in. Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. Driving to the basket. Soft touch off the glass. Paul's got his third basket on the night right there.
Just 1 of 6 this quarter. Trying to shoot his way out of this funk.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Conley with the ball. Outside Mitchell. He got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half now in the books. It's the... With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the floor for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Ayton in at center. Now here's Conley. Back to Mitchell. Uncovered. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And they have really ramped up the pace.
Pass to Bridges. Spins. Now here's Booker. Check by Mitchell. Bridges passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. From the arc. And Bojan Bogdanovich hits from deep. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Can't lose track of Bogdanovich defensively, as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. A line change here for Utah. Some changes for Phoenix. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 56% today. Clarkson for 3. Called in by McGee. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Shaman. There's the triple. No luck on that one. For Utah, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
His wingspan is 7 foot 7 inches. Whiteside using all of it there.
Johnson inside. Here's Shaman. Tries the spin move. Now here's McGee. Over Clarkson. Phoenix no good that time either. Craig against Gay. Pass to Clarkson. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Gay against Craig. Here's Azubuike, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Shamet. After the basket by Utah. Here's Craig. It's stolen. In transition, here come the Jazz. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Stolen by Whiteside. They're running. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Outside Payne. Down low. Here's Craig. And he banks in the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
From deep, Gay. It's hauled in by the Suns. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Shamet, no good. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Let's go with a three. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Johnson. Pass to Payne. Back to Johnson. From deep. Clarkson grabs a miss.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
McGee against Whiteside. Now here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Gay. Hauled in by McGee. Phoenix has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. From deep, Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either. Utah's gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. House misses. Left side Johnson. And the Suns miss again. From deep, Gay. That shot no good. And so it's Utah feeling confident. 18-point lead to end. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. At the forward slots, Avdia and Hachimura. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Pass to McGee. Back to Shamet. From deep, Johnson. They get it back. McGee. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. And the Jazz lead by 18.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Ball passes to Crowder. Crowder, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Crowder. It's intercepted. From deep, Conley. Utah, the rebound. Gobert, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
One trait of an elite scorer like Booker, they take what you give them. The mid-range working for Devin.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Driving in. Here's Gobert. Tries again, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's Paul. Outside for Booker. No good on the triple. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The three from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Bridges. Outside Booker. Ayton passes to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Gobert passes to Conley. There's the three. He drops it from range.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Now here's Booker. The three is up. Hits a three-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Booker.
Agile move by CP3, navigating the contact and getting his shot.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
To the middle. And it's Crowder missing.
It would have been a sensational alley-oop finish. Tough to nail the timing of that long pass.
Pass to Conley. Three-pointer, O'Neal. The Suns clear it.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Jazz.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And what a huge performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Here's O'Neal. 4-3. Offensive rebound. He can't hit that time. Oh, wow! Are you kidding me?
That is from way out.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it
3,280 feet. You know what that is? That's the elevation here in the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado. The Suns taking on the Nuggets. For the Phoenix Suns, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Nuggets, Suns, tip-off just moments away. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Crowder with the steal. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down. Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
And Jokic throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Booker, passes to Ayton. And the layup is good. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
But that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Here's Paul. After the basket by Will Barton. Booker with no one around. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Murray dishes to Gordon. Crowder with the steal. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Over Murray. The shot by Paul, no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a three-point game, and it's Gordon missing. Jokic against Bridges. Their turnaround jumper. They get it back. Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
And the officials call traveling violation.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easy.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Booker finds Crowder. Bridges attacking. Kicks it out to Paul. Here's the three. And it's Denver with the rebound.
I'm not sure how he finds himself. It's so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
With three, Booker. Rebound by Murray. The Nuggets trail by 5. Jokic passes to Murray. Jokic with the screen on Paul. And another miss by Denver. Phoenix has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Kicks it out to Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. And taken away by Paul. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Booker outside. Down low. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
The drive by Paul. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Misses the three. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional at drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. And it's Ayton missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Porter with the steal. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The Nuggets with another miss. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Now here's Barton. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Ayton. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for your Nuggets, Will Barton.
Both free throws good from Barton.
I think Will Barton has figured out that scoring from the free throw line can be a good thing.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. A 3-ball. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
He wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. Be a good teammate. Make the delivery.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Looking good at this.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at center. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Booker the pass to Ayton. They're running. And a wide open look for Porter. That 3 off the mark. Phoenix leading by 5. Paul finds Booker. Launches it. Paul can't get it to go. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Crowder.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
And it's slammed in by Bridges. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. Not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Jokic with his screen on Paul. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Some solid defense from Ayton.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking. We'll keep listening. David, thank you very much.
Well, you give up any kind of space like that to Jamal Murray, even from the mid-range, he'll torch you.
Porter with the steal, and there's the call on Deandre Ayton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Jokic a screen. Wide open look here for Murray. He drains the quick shot. And now just a 3-point Phoenix lead.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leave you shaking your head.
Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires the three. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his three-point arsenal.
Murray for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Murray's got 7 points for the quarter. And the team has talked Greg about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Porter finds Murray. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Suns leading by 3. Paul goes in. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Murray. Keeps it alive. Jokic on the follow. Jokic just got his 3rd basket of the night.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. He dishes it to Ayton. Off on the layup. The Nuggets trail by 3. Outside for Murray. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
16 seconds left to play here in the half. And it's Murray penetrating.
Well, Ayton at 7'1" has a 7'5" wingspan, so those arms helping out.
The kick out to Crowder. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns lead
21.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
24.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Deandre Ayton has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Torrey Craig. Andrew Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at the power forward. Campazzo. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Stolen by McGee. And here's the fast break. And there's Payne. That's good on the assist by Johnson. And the Suns lead by 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Campazzo, the pass to Green. Out to Morris. Here's the 3. That one doesn't drop. Now the Suns take it the other way. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's McGee. Pass to Payne. Wide open. Green for 2 points. And it's a 7-point Phoenix lead.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Here's Najee. A rebound by Johnson. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. The shot's good from McGee.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And Morris throws it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Shamet. It's stolen by Green. Shamet with the steal. And here they go. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Green.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Payne gets a wide open look. Cans it from downtown. Payne's got 7 points for the quarter.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Driving the lane, Campazzo, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man on his feet and drive right around him.
Payne dishes to McGee. Here's Shamet. Back to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Campazzo, the pass to Green. Morris outside. That's tipped.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the inside, McGee.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Najee passes to Morris. With the drive. And he dunks it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. We've got the Joker. You have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. The Nuggets have looked good at the line today. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Free throw drops for Green.
JaMychal Green taking 2.
Both good from the line that time. Phoenix leading by 11. Now the pass to Shamet. Johnson in the corner. Drives to the hoop. And McGee kicks to Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And eventually they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
For 3, Murray. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, Nikola Jokic.
Now here's Murray. To the middle. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
JaVale McGee, he's been the guy making things happen for the
fans. Please welcome your Denver Nuggets.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point. Suns leading by 15. Booker outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Crowder slams it in.
Anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Gordon finds Jokic. Here's Barton. Great pass to set up the lay-in. That's 10 points for Will Barton.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Paul. Booker left side. Rebound by the Nuggets.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Porter with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton. Barton, no luck.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Good chance here for Booker. Offensive rebound. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it. So there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Murray kicks to Gordon. No good on the triple. Phoenix leading by 17. And stolen by Barton. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Paul dishes to Bridges. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Suns have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Inside, Hall doesn't go for it. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Nuggets trail by 17. Deflects the pass. Bridges with the steal. Ahead, here's Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Assisted.
Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Bridges outside. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Booker the pass to Crowder. Paul for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges kicks to Paul. Paul can't get that one to fall.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Assertive from Ayton, wanting to score often and then forcing the D right there at his size to foul him.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. For 3, Murray doesn't go that time. The Suns go the other way with it.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Suns.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Deandre Ayton.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And another miss by Denver. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's Booker from the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control. You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
On the wing, Bridges. to the paint. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
The assist.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
That free throw good from Barton.
At the line for Denver, Will Barton.
He's off on the second. Jokic passes to Barton. Barton missing again. Crowder from outside. The shot will not fall. So it's the Suns winning easily here. To come, David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.